Well, in 1990s, there was a movie released called Komodo. It's about a young boy who gets entirely killed by a bunch of Komodo dragons, and him and a bunch of scientists end up teaming together to defeat and kill the monsters. This movie would be created by the guys who created Jurassic Park, and would use a lot of good special effects from the movie Anaconda as well to create a more practical creature. You can tell the difference between the practical effects versus the CGI that they would use for some of the creature shots. But this film would be followed up by some unofficial sequels that had nothing to do with this film. In fact, while this film is considered at least a special effects master classic, these other films on this triple feature list do not. Created by Jim Wynorski, Curse of the Komodo is about a group of people on an unnamed island off of the coast of Hawaii that are raising giant genetically modified mutant Komodos. These Komodos have the ability to affect people with their bites, turning them into zombies, which then can be eaten by the Komodos. And the fact that most of the cast is a bunch of bank robbers who end up getting stuck on the island with their helicopter pilot. The pilot tells them that the helicopter is damaged and he needs to get supplies to repair it, when in reality all he had to do was change a few electronical things on there. This would then fall into most of the bank robbers being killed off, and the scientist's daughter and one other character being the only sole survivors as they hop in the helicopter with the pilot just in time before an evil military general decides to abandon and blow up their project. The film itself is your typical Jim Wynorski film. He has all of his elements set up for it, but he would also make a sequel to Curse of the Komodo. The sequel has even far worse CGI. Komodo vs. Cobra is Jim Wynorski's sequel to Curse of the Komodo. In fact, we even reuse the same shots of the same Hawaiian island and laboratory. A group of scientists unleash a mutant Komodo and a giant cobra, who then will battle it out and kill large amounts of the main cast and characters of this film. This film itself has very bad CGI. Curse of the Komodo CGI was passable, but this looks like they had only a $2 budget for the CGI effects, and they hired a bunch of CGI artists just to render these horrid abominations onto the big screen. But these movies aren't really meant to be taken very seriously. So as always, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.